BrokeBlackMan 94. Here I'm going to be reacting to Black Lightning Season 1 Episode 7 Equinox, the Book of Faith. Let's get to reacting.
Still can't believe it. All that talk about non-violence and Dr. King and Dad's Black Lightning?
Yeah. Shocking, ain't it?
Do you know, together Dad and I can put an end to the 100 once and for all. Look, I understand.
True, very true.
Right now, trust me, but this road you're on, it only leads to heartbreak and pain.
Have I done something to upset you?
It's what you didn't do, Gamby. Why didn't you tell me Tobias was back in Freeland?
We're back to this again.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Do you expect me to believe it only took you 2 hours to get some intel on thieves in the dark web?
I didn't know.
I know what you told me.
He knows.
Doesn't mean I believe you.
Exactly. You got skeletons.
I didn't tell you in order to protect you.
Training to beat the crap out of Black Lightning. Hopefully this time it'll work. Go. That didn't work. Oh. Green light.
Green light.
What about me?
Well, first your girls get kidnapped, and now this thing with Lynn.
Exactly.
Do you think the 100 is trying to send you a message?
Why would the 100 care about me? I'm just a
Are
high
you
school
kidding
principal.
me?
Come on now, Jeff.
He's
We
Black
both know you're a lot
Jesus.
more than-
Where did she get his research?
She was coming to the lab to talk about it just before the break-in happened. You think it's just a coincidence?
No, it ain't.
We can't rule anything out.
Reach out to Lady Eve's people. Tell them I want a face-to-face with her evil ass.
You got it. Wait. You're gonna talk to her?
Talk? No.
What is he gonna do?
We have to protect her from herself. Convince her that using her powers is putting her life in danger.
Really? Who's?
It takes.
Oh my gosh, really? Practice what you preach, homie.
What if Janice inherited abilities as well?
So true.
And Jen is already too much to handle even without powers.
Exactly.
We have to test her too.
You better.
Some students reported seeing a woman destroy a Confederate general's statue with a stomp.
Mm-hmm.
No matter how much
That's
I agree
Anessa.
with what she did, you just can't go around destroying university property or any property.
No, I saw Tobias. Crazy thing is, he looked like he ain't aged a day in 30 years.
How's that possible?
Well, I'll let you know when I catch
So
his ass.
he doesn't know that Tobias is back.
I did what I could, but it was so over my head that I had to give it to Mom.
It was selfish and reckless to give that box to your mother without giving her all the details. Your grandfather was murdered. You don't
Probably
think
because
he
of
was
that.
researching anything else that may have been dangerous?
So you think the box was the reason for the break-in?
I don't know. But if
Come
there's a chance
on,
that it
people.
is,
How
you
smart
have to
are you
warn
guys?
David Poe. No powers.
He's about to open a nightclub, for God's sakes. It's only a matter of time before he's caught by the cops. Or even worse, Black Lightning. If he
True.
talks, he could dismantle the whole ecosystem we've created over the years.
You could have Joey Toledo. Toledo is Tobias's right hand. If you remove him from the equation, maybe Tobias will get the hint and start being more careful.
And if Tobias doesn't fall in line,
Give Mr. Toledo my regards.
Oh, like Alanis said in regards.
Is Dad being Black Lightning why you two broke up?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Can I help you, dear?
Oh, I hope so. I'm looking for David Poe. Is he around today?
I'm sorry. David died a few days ago. He was struck by a car on this morning bike ride. The police said it was a hit and run.
Yeah.
Did you know him, Mel?
Interesting.
Yeah, he,
Going down, sucker. You did. Like, at least shoot when you know you have a clear shot at someone.
You have to help her, Jefferson.
Are you kidding?
Eventually, she will go back out there, whether we like it or not.
Just like what you do.
And if she doesn't have someone to look after her, then she will get hurt.
Now this will be under your supervision,
Or
man.
worse.
Jazz. One of the only things brothers got right.
Really?
What do you need, Sid?
One of your men found this before the police arrived.
Oh, I'm so curious. What's inside? They better show us what it is this episode. More albino dust.
If I kill Lady Eve without the Shadow Board's permission, I might as well bury myself with her.
Not necessarily.
What's she planning? Oh, he going after Tobias? Damn, sent a hit on freaking Tobias. No, excuse me, Lady Eve. Those aren't normal guns either. Like, oh, his sister died. Oh, he's gonna save her.
Breathe. Breathe. Stay with me. Stay with me. Come on. Breathe.
She did. Oh, oh, she can handle herself. Unless there's another dude come out of nowhere. Ah, right in a casket. Damn. Freaking Emperor Palpatine. I would have zapped her again just in case, because you never know if she can have power.
I'm a hypocrite.
You think?
You know how I always get on you to keep your head. I've let my emotions get the best of me over and over again. And tonight a young lady died.
You went too far this time.
That wasn't even Black Lightning. Ooh, she really did. Yo, he alive?
You believe in the resurrection, Latavius?
What the hell? So, Lala has been resurrected. And appears like, of all people to resurrect him, it was the lady that he shot. It's either she's actually somehow survived, maybe they just did something to her freaking body and she came back, because maybe, you know, last episode, you know, Tobias was talking to that freaking Jennifer's boyfriend, talking about, oh, wait, you're gonna walk again. I wouldn't be surprised if, you know, Tobias, you know, got her freaking body and somehow did something to it so she can gain abilities, maybe. But even then, it's like, why on earth would she come back to life or so? It's like, and of all things, resurrect Lala. The guy who freaking shot her, the guy who freaking got her freaking... Well, I don't think he specifically did it, but he was kind of like running the old prostitution ring and all that stuff in that freaking motel. But, oh my gosh, either that or Lala gained abilities and somehow it's his guilty conscience. He's just seeing his freaking latest victim, and I'm guessing it was her who was the last person he possibly killed, or maybe he actually had a guilty conscience for even shooting her down, who knows. But that's how I freaking look at that scene. But if not, at this point, I don't even think that Lady Eve is even gonna die. Seriously, because if you see them two back, then before we know, the freaking group, whatever, who's basically who she's her partners, is probably gonna somehow resurrect her, you know, eventually. But until then, they're gonna freaking ride this, you know, she was basically killed by Black Lightning. And it was smart on Tobias' sister's part, like hiring men to have weapons, not even his guns. First I'm looking at guns, I'm like, what kind of gun is that? But it's like, no, it doesn't even look like a normal gun. The freaking weapon basically look exactly like freaking Black Lightning's abilities, to the point that it's like, oh shoot. They're basically not if the assassination attempt was successful, it will look like, wait, it wasn't freaking Tobias, it was freaking Black Lightning who did this, because automatically you see that freaking police officer, or I should say detective, like called up freaking Black Lightning. He's like, oh, you overdid it this time. So at this point, smart. But at one point I was like, wait, maybe she's actually gonna survive the assassination attempt. Next time I'm like, wait, why don't they be just another shooter there? And yup, dude comes out like the freaking Undertaker out of the casket and basically just electrocutes her. So at that point I'm just like, damn. It's either now I gotta look at what happened. No, looking back at Star Wars, I gotta be like, okay, I'm guessing that's how freaking Mace Windu looks. After that freaking assassination type on freaking Palpatine though. But anywho, that's like freaking my Star Wars nerd card thrown out there. Who cares? But wow, otherwise it was still a good episode. Not gonna lie there. Like now Tobias is even gonna be more fueled to even go after freaking Black Lightning because now his sister died in the crossfire of Black Lightning's freaking attack there. Like damn, I don't even think Tobias is even injured. Maybe if anything got glazed by a damn bullet because it was like the sister, of course, like she got hit by it, but I'm guessing it almost like went through and maybe just glazed him if anything though. But I highly doubt that he actually got freaking shot to the point that he's gonna end up dead next episode. Highly doubt that. But wow, like. But it's very interesting about the role reversal between, you know, Jefferson and his wife about, like, she's always like, oh, powers are an addiction, blah, blah, blah. You gotta stop doing this. Then when it comes to Anissa, immediately she's, like, a little bit, like, less, you know, leaning towards, like, you know what? Let her do her thing. Because remember, way how she was talking to freaking Jefferson, she was like, you know, she was stubborn. She's gonna keep going and going until she basically becomes what she wants, you know, a hero to freaking Freeland. So I'm guessing now she's like, you know, I'm not even gonna bother her. Just like trying to like convince freaking her ex about doing it. So it was like more, you know, acceptable with her, as opposed to, you know, Jefferson. He was like, yeah, ain't gonna happen at all. Which what do you expect? He's a freaking her father, and you know. Fathers like always want to protect their child no matter what, regardless if you have freaking abilities. So I would get why, you know, he was like that. But then in the end episode, he was more open up and acceptable to it. So I'm like, I'm happy happened like within one episode than having it dragged out to the point that she literally saves Black Lightning and then they're like, okay, now I accept it. Like, I'd rather just speed it up. Good thing it's only like what 13 episodes this season or so. So it's like. Glad it's happening to the point that literally Peter is now freaking helping her out, you know, creating a suit. So I'm guessing probably next episode or before like the season ends, she's probably gonna have her new suit. So those who are like, you know, crying over like, I don't like that freaking prototype suit, whatever she just made, she's getting a new one. Congrats. But other than that, it was still a hell of a good episode, not gonna lie. But anywho, I like or dislike the video. Comment below what you guys saw Black Lightning's episode freaking, what is it, 6 or 7? I'm losing track of episode numbers. And regardless, I said at the beginning of my video. That again, it's been like, what, 40-something minutes, so I always forget. Comment below, like or dislike the video. I'm BrokeBlackMan 949. I'm signing off.